Hey guys, another video for our Crime and Emergency Services in Japan playlist. We've showed you on some previous videos some examples of Japanese police officers dealing with people who were drunk or angry or aggressive. We showed a few different examples of that, and we illustrated how gentle and patient Japanese police officers usually are in dealing with people. So unless the person is actually violent towards the police or violent towards somebody else, usually they'll be absolutely gentle and very patient. And this is another example of that. This guy they're dealing with here hasn't actually done anything wrong. He's just got some mental health issues, and he actually lives in a home with some other people in the local area, and usually he has a carer with him who looks after him, and we've seen him with the carer before, and the carer will actually be dragging him along, really physically dragging him along to get him to go places, because he seems to have this inertia where he doesn't want to go anywhere. And for some reason the carer's not with him, and the police have obviously come across him on this busy road, and they're trying to take him back to where he lives. And they took about 45 minutes to an hour to go about 100 meters. So when we first spotted them coming down the street here to where we saw them just go out of our sight is about 100 meters, and it took between 45 minutes and an hour. It was absolutely incredible. Sometimes they absolutely stopped, sometimes that guy managed to go back a little bit. But if you watch the way that the younger cop there behind him is dealing with him, he's using open hands, he's not doing any sort of holds on him or anything like that. And I mean, these cops, you can see they've got guns, they've got expandable batons. Japanese police are trained in Aikido and restraint techniques, so usually if they have to, if someone's being violent, they can restrain people easily and use all sorts of physical come-alongs to make people move the direction they want them to go in. And if this guy was actually violent, that's what they do. He actually stopped at that vending machine and bought a drink in his little travel, and they just stood there and let him do it. And then they're just trying to coax him, basically, just talking to him, trying to coax him, come on. But it's all open hand, no physical. I mean, that young guy on his own could put that guy in an arm lock and just walk him down the street if he wanted to. But no, open hands, very gentle. You'll see the senior cop there actually looks at his watch at one stage, because they're burning time. No idea how long this has been going on for. Because when we first spotted them coming down the street to when they went out of sight was 45 minutes to an hour, but obviously it had been going on for a while before that, and it was going to take a long time after that as well. So total time to get this guy back to where he comes from would have been huge. And the place they actually live in is miles from here, so hopefully they're on their way to the police car or some other plan like that. But look how gentle he's being. He's just not physically, he's not doing it, he's just coaxing him. He's got his hands on him, but he's just coaxing him and encouraging him, but he's not physically pushing him at all. And this is, we've showed you before, we showed you another video of a drunk guy being taken off a bus, and the police used basically the same style as what these two guys are doing, just encouraging him, touching him gently to encourage him in the right direction, but not forcing it all. Come on. It's good, isn't it? So usually when people see these sorts of videos, they go, oh, it's not like the cops in my country. The cops in my country had put him in a headlock and dragged him down the street. That's usually the comment we get. But the difference is the cops are just a reflection of the society. Japanese society is respectful towards the police. Japanese society is non-aggressive and non-violent. So the police are the same. So it's always interesting to hear people being critical of the police in their societies, where usually if the police are violent, usually it's because society's violent. So really the police are just a part of the society, aren't they? They're not the cause of the violence, they're just a part of the society around them, aren't they? So just another example, those guys slowly went out of sight, we didn't see them again. Later on the same day, we were actually driving down the same road, and we saw this accident. This is an example of just how the police deal with the public here. Now, he stopped us, we've had to wait for a little while. Now look what he does now. See him bow? So he bowed to that car at front, and then as we went past he bowed to us, and that was to thank us for waiting and sort of apologise for keeping us waiting there. So civilised, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Anyway, there it was. More videos coming soon.